Here's a tweet from fashion designer Todd Snyder. In honor of the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Uprising, Todd Snyder New York is launching the TSPRIDE campaign. We invited leaders of the movement to rejoice, reflect, and look forward together. I'm joined now with Todd Snyder and actor and comedian Lea DeLaria, who is part of the campaign. How are y'all doing?
I'm a leader of the movement, Todd. I had no idea. It's very exciting.
You are the leader of the movement for Todd and the rest of us. I just have to say that right now.
I am the lesbian. Is that it?
Yep. That's what Alex told me, actually.
Oh.
She said, you are the lesbian.
Why am I not talking to Alex? I love you, Zach, but what the heck?
No, I'm kidding. I have to stay. My boss says I have to stay. But let's get into the campaign. It includes not just you, but also stars from Pose like Billy Porter, Dominique Jackson. So let's take a look before we jump into the conversation.
Oh, good.
Thanks. Walking up Christopher Street.
My first gay pride was in 1978 in St. Louis, Missouri. Maybe 100 people in attendance.
So, Todd, why did you create this campaign for the 50th anniversary?
Well, for me, exactly. For Lea, exactly.
I'm riveted.
Well, for me, I'm a big ally of the community, and I wanted to do something special and real. Mm-hmm. I wanted to make sure I could do something that had a give back element, and I wanted to work with people that I love. I'm a huge fan of Lea. I'm a huge fan of Billy, and they all volunteered to do it, and we hired some amazing people to shoot it, and it just all came together. It was really super special, and for me, having my team involved, it was great too, because it was a very big community kind of putting this whole thing together. It just was really special for me.
I love that, and you get to hang out with Lea a lot.
Yeah.
It's just everyone's dream.
Right, yeah, it is.
And it's my dream because your Twitter is quite fun.
I enjoy Twitter.
And we are a Twitter show.
Uh-huh.
And your Twitter is really dedicated to the U.S. women's soccer team.
Right at the moment, yes.
Why is that?
Because I'm a big old dyke. What? Why would you ask that question?
I wanted you to say that.
They are world champions. They have been world champions for 20 years. Todd watches them.
I have a crush on Megan.
She's but those girls are all a little too butch for me. But I have like boy crushes on them.
Okay.
CARLI, LLOYD, and Pino, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It does all of them. I mean, I love the team, and I've been in love with U.S. women's football and the FIFA World Cup since the days of Mia Hamm. Since we kind of became the dynasty that we are.
And who is your favorite player?
CARLI, LLOYD at the moment.
CARLI, LLOYD.
Are you mean of all time?
All time and in this current iteration.
I'm going to say Mia. I'm going to say Mia Hamm. I'm going to say Mia.
Yeah, I'm
sorry to everyone out there if I didn't say your name.
She's the Michael Jordan, though.
She really is.
Yeah, so that's so hard because there's so many.
There are a lot. And how did you get into soccer? Because you're quite passionate about it.
Well, first of all, it's football. It's not soccer. Only Americans call it soccer.
Okay.
Americans are snotty. So it's football. And I just, again, when the team became the dynasty that it is, I got sucked into it. And then I lived in both New York and London for about a decade. Okay. I was a nylon. I called myself a New York Londoner. Oh. And being over there, I mean, football, constant football. Yeah. So I was watching it all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
So beyond soccer being a passion of yours, you're really into Pride.
Yes.
As the face of lesbianism.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Pride memory?
Oh my God, I have so many great Pride memories. I think my favorite Pride memory is, and it's going to tie in with your because he was saying his first Pride in New York was 1992. Oh. I was the MC for the Rally of Pride that year. We were in Union Square, and that was the year. That was a time when women were walking around in bras, like doing the Madonna thing, that stuff that was going on. And there were a bunch of topless girls that were hanging out on the statue of whoever that is in Union Square. I can't remember who it is. And I had to announce the police were up our butts. They were going to close the Pride down. So I had to go up on stage and ask women to put their shirts on. And so having to ask them to put their shirts on was hilarious. Let's just put it that way. It was really funny. Yeah. Yeah, it was exactly. It just went. It was like, this is not coming from me. If it was coming from me, I'd say, take your pants off, girls. But the police are going to shut us down if you don't.
That's important.
Put your shirts on, or at least do the electrical thing over the areolas. That'll be fine. Just like, the little electrical tape, like you do at a glitter party over your areola.
And that is an important note for folks walking this weekend in Pride.
Absolutely. Ladies, ladies, cover your areolas.
Yeah.
I don't know why they let fat guys whose tits are way bigger than mine walk around shirtless, but they're not going to let you.
Oh my gosh. Well, Todd, what do you want folks to be thinking about this Stonewall as you release this collection?
Well, I think what's really interesting, obviously, is its world. But, you know, for somebody like me who's never, you know, lived through it, to be aware and to be celebrating, at the end of the day, for me, it's always been about love. It's been about acceptance. It's, you know, let people be who they want to be. But also remembering where we came from, I think, is really important. We still have a long ways to go. And I think, especially with this current administration, it's up to all of us to stand together and stand up for each other.
And Lea, what about for you?
About Pride, like what we want to see in the future? Is that
This Stonewall, what are you thinking about?
This Stonewall. We want to talk about this specific Stonewall. We have a current administration that is going to do everything in its power to take away the rights that I have spent my entire life achieving, fighting for. And I'm not the only one, all of us. You know what I'm saying? I just take it quite personally because it's been my whole fucking life, right? So I think that this Pride and what I want out of this Pride is a group of riotous, angry queers out there saying, fuck Trump at the top of their lungs, and you're not going to take away our rights. We're not going to let it. We didn't let it happen in 1969 on June 28th, and we're not going to let it happen now. We're not going to let it happen.
We're not going to let it happen now. I think that's a great place for us to stop today because I want to go out in the streets and fight with you.
Are we literally going to square off, the two of us?
I'm afraid of you.
I'm not. Everybody's afraid of me, and I'm a big pussy cat.
Oh, I don't believe that. Well, thank you both for joining us today. It was really fabulous to sit down and talk about this and Twitter and everything else, and soccer, of course.
And
big fan.
Football.
I'll get that.
You'll get it yet.
Oh my gosh. Well, TS Pride styles are currently available for purchase online and at the Todd Snyder flagship store. More AM to DM is up next.
We're twins.